Hello, my name is Catistics. Today is my first video I'm going to do on this channel, and that video is why should you be playing Star Citizen in 2025? Alright, starting off, I want to mention the definition that you can find on the internet of what Star Citizen is, and that is Star Citizen is a multiplayer space trading and combat simulation video game currently developed by Cloud Improvement Games. That is a basic terminology of the game. Yes, I want to expand on that just a tad bit more. A sandbox type of game, right? So you can do what you want. You want to be a combat pilot, or a trader, or miner, or saboteur, or scavenger, any of that. You can do that. Like, that is Star Citizen as a general sense. So, put simply, a Star Citizen is a sandbox, and B is career-oriented. You make what you want out of it. There is a big learning curve in the game. You can actually watch my getting started in Star Citizen tutorial right here, which will be posted prior to this video. The basics really are your basic limit, which is W, S, D, and A on the keyboard, as well as F as your start interaction, and the mouse is where you would use to move your head and to interact as well. Q and E is to dodge when you're in the walking around section of the game. F1 is your main, I guess you would say, your phone on the game. So if you hit F1, you can manage your friends lists, your messages, missions, everything really from there at F1. Now F2 will give you the map, which you can also access by hitting F1. And then those are the basics of the game. Like I mentioned before, you can see my introduction right here. If you want to go ahead and get a cool tutorial from me on how to play Star Citizen. Right, now that I talked about the game, what it is, and what the future of the game is, and then in addition, the learning curve that there is, a learning curve, got the big alpha in the room, that it's in alpha, right? So if you go ahead and get the game, you're back in the game, even if it's not released. If you're an average Joe like me, hard to get a game like that because you want to play a finished game. You want to be able to jump in and have everything open to you to explore. But in this scenario, it's an alpha, right? You get to play the game and give your insight to the developers, and that helps them build the game better and allows you to grow with the game as the game grows around you. Like I said, as an average Joe, you might not want to get into the game if you're really stagnant on the finished game product, and the fact that if you put that $45 or whatever it is into the game, you will have a chance of losing that money. So you have to weigh that risk. Are you willing to lose $45 to have a chance to play this really creative, awesome, beautiful game? Or are you going to wait and see if it even comes out in another 5 years? So that's something you would have to decide. For me being an average Joe, I've always bought those $60 to $70 games like Call of Duty and Minecraft. I would say for $45 the game is complex as Star Citizen, I think is worth it in my personal opinion, but I would recommend you do more research. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what Star Citizen is, the good and the bad. One of the bad things is the funding is up and down a little bit because not many people are interested in the game now. That's been over 10 years in development. Started in like 2012 and it's now 2025 almost. Is now 2025 if you're watching this year. 1 of 25. That's something you have to think about. Now that I talked about the good and the bad and what you should think about before getting into Star Citizen, let's talk about the future. Now, for me personally, I think the future of Star Citizen is great. 4.0 is coming out. That's going to have the new system, Pyro. I did mention that before. When the full game is released, it's said to have 5 systems. That is Stanton, which is already out. Pyro, which is in Central PTU, which is like extended public test universe, and then Nyx, Castra, and Terra. Those are the 5 main systems that are going to be released when the game comes out. Essentially, I see a good future of Star Citizen. I don't see it going anywhere away soon. I expect great things to happen, and the current state of the game for me is complete, in my personal opinion. Let me know what you think of Star Citizen, the good, the bad. Let's have a healthy conversation in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.